Welcome to Black Friday, the day that used to be a really big deal, but now not so much. Some stores are going old school to bring people back.
And the ceasefire between Israel and Hamas has started. Hostages and prisoners expected to be released over the next few hours. We have more on the 4-day pause in fighting that's coming up. And see what had this lady climbing over seats on a Frontier flight that was going from Houston to Denver.
And good morning. Just into the Fox 5 Weather Center, we have a freeze watch that has been issued heading into this upcoming weekend. What that means and how cold it's going to get. I have all those details for you.
Well, after feasting on football on Turkey Day, now we get ready for dessert. It's the Chiefs and Raiders battling here in Vegas.
And speaking of feasting, Dave, did you eat to your heart's content this Thanksgiving?
Wow. I had 2 massive plates of food.
Did you?
Yes, I'm still full.
Really? That's so funny because I had a good, sized plate, but I'm hungry again.
Are you?
I am. I could eat again. Matt, how are you feeling? Did you eat to your heart's content, Matt Gantart?
I also had really 2 big plates, so yes, I'm still stuffed as well.
Wow. I will be hitting the gym later today.
Well, all right, as you should. Well, I mean, if anyone wants to work out, maybe outside, Matt, what's it looking like for them?
Yeah, and especially this weekend. I mean, we're getting cold, so it's that time of year where we kind of get those mornings in the 30s and the highs in the 50s, and that's what's going to be happening after today. We really start to work in a strong north wind throughout the afternoon on your Black Friday, but by the weekend, we're looking at this, a freeze watch. And what that means is we're watching for the potential for these sub-freezing temperatures. So the National Weather Service wants to put this out for Sunday morning, although the low temperature Sunday morning for Las Vegas will be right around 37 degrees. We're getting very close to sub-freezing temperatures, so this could be our first freeze of the season. So you want to, of course, if you have any sense of vegetation outside, put a light blanket over those Saturday night into Sunday morning. But we're going to be seeing a few locations definitely getting closer to 32 degrees, that of the Southwest Valley and also towards the North Valley. So that's going to be for Saturday night into Sunday morning. Right now, though, 48 degrees. You do have some cloud cover outside and actually some rising air that we'll be talking about coming up. And you can see some of those folks heading to the mall early this morning. Getting going for your Black Friday shopping. 53 degrees Nellis Air Force Base, 49 in Pahrump, and 52 degrees for Boulder City. So this is actually right now. Satellite and radar bringing some reflectivity, what we like to say, back to the radar with some rain and snow falling just in northern Clark County. So the Sheep Range Mountains getting some of that snow and even a wintry mix. But the Las Vegas Valley does look to be dry. So we're already past Thanksgiving, but we'll take a look at your Black Friday forecast. 10 a.m., 56 degrees, clearing things out just like yesterday, but a stronger north wind builds in by the afternoon. We'll be talking more about your high temperatures over the weekend and really how long this cold weather lasts. That's straight ahead in your full Fox 5 forecast.
Okay, this is funny. A live look from the Best Buy on Mark Street. You know, in years past, people would have been lining up for hours on Thanksgiving night to fight over the TVs and laptops. And let's see, let's count them up. We got three people.
About 3 people. Yeah. So the store is expected to open at 6, so that's in about an hour from now, so people can get those early Black Friday deals. You know, as a reporter, like, I would go out and, do live shots from these places. Yeah. And then in the recent years, it's like, yeah, I don't do that anymore because there's no one there.
And there's no reason to, with online shopping. And, they roll out these Black Friday deals like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So
it's what's the, you know what? I hope they get whatever it is that they're looking for.
I just remember in years past, I mean, it used to be Friday morning, and then it was Thursday night, and then it was Thursday afternoon, and it was ruining the holiday.
It was.
So I'm kind of glad we've gone the other way on this.
I agree.
Yeah, plus everybody had to work.
That part too.
So anyway, stores across the valley are ramping up for a big weekend of shopping, as you clearly saw. 3 people out shopping so far.
And only on Fox 5, our Jacqueline Schultz explains what's being done to bring those shoppers in.
I want so many things for Christmas. Besides peace on earth, I definitely want a diamond ring. I love bags, I love shoes, I love everything fabulous.
You may be on Santa's nice list and have a very nice list for holiday gifts. So do your loved ones.
My daughter is actually going to be turning 21. Maybe I would love to give her a nice bag from here.
Also, having a payment plan, you want a Chanel bag, this is a great way to do it because you have 10 months, no interest, easy plan.
Las Vegas small business Max Pawn Luxury started tracking a trend months ago. more shoppers making a list and checking it twice on layaway. For Gucci, Louis Vuitton, or even Birkin, consumer experts say the longtime department store practice comes and goes, but tends to make a comeback when money's tight. Even juggernaut Amazon offers layaway.
In the uneasiness of our economy, people need to stretch their dollars. I mean, layaways have been around for years and years, and tradition kind of faded. The new generation is starting to catch on.
Max Spawn is now one of many local small businesses in tougher times offering the newest online shopping trend. Buy now, pay later. It's more popular nationwide. Afterpay, Affirm, Klarna, PayPal, and Zip let you pay over time after a soft credit check. On Sezzle, you can get a Vegas hotel stay. There are payment plans for a Vegas Super Bowl experience. Interest may rise with longer payment plans. This holiday, 1 in 5 Americans will use these options. Retailers big and small say it's keeping profits up and bringing customers in when shoppers are pickier with spending.
You know, everyone's looking for ways as a retailer or reseller, buy now, pay later, or layaway, expands people's opportunities to buy.
Jacqueline Schultz, Fox 5 News, local Las Vegas.
And financial experts say if you are using a buy now, pay later plan, read the fine print, because if you miss a payment, you could get fees and it's easier to overspend. And if you have multiple payment plans, make sure you have a budget. Well, a new report from the Wall Street Journal says Americans are not turning to toys for fun, game, and relationship building like they did during the pandemic years. It shows that toy sales have actually gone down 8% compared to last year, and factors include inflation and tighter job markets.
Well, if you're still hunting for the perfect Christmas tree, it's going to cost you a little more this year. The American Christmas Tree Association, I didn't know that was a thing, but apparently it is, says the average price for a real tree is up 10%, ranging between $80 and $100, and of course can go way more than that. If you like the fake ones, those are also up, ranging from $85 to $100. And that's going to be like a little Charlie Brown Christmas tree. The bigger ones are $300, $400, $500. A recent poll by the association found 94% of people plan to put up at least one tree. 77% of those say they now go the fake tree route.
5:07 on your Friday. Now to a developing story out of Pahrump, where Nye County sheriffs say one of its deputies shot and killed a suspect near Basin Avenue and Highway 160. Now, we don't have a lot of details right now, but we do know it started with a call to the department early yesterday afternoon. The suspect died at the hospital. The sheriff's office plans to identify the deputy involved on Monday. And Fox 5 is pushing for details on an apparent rescue at Red Rock Canyon. Around 11 a.m. yesterday, our cameras captured emergency vehicles and a police helicopter responding off Scenic Loop Drive. This is near the park's visitor center. Now, at one point, we also saw crews handling a stretcher. It's not clear if anyone was on it. We also saw a chopper touchdown as well. Now, we've reached out to Red Rock Search and Rescue for information. We'll update you as we learn more.
To the Middle East now. As part of the agreement between Israel and Hamas, the fighting between the two is on pause for at least 4 days. During that time, dozens of hostages, including some Palestinian prisoners, are expected to be released. After nearly 7 weeks of strikes and fighting, more than 14,000 people in Gaza have been killed. So this pause is welcome for all. This week, the Israeli defense minister told his troops that he expects at least 2 more months of fighting. Once this truce does end, we'll have more on the ceasefire coming up at 5:30. Big news out of South Africa this morning. The Blade Runner, Oscar Pistorius, is set to be released from prison in January. Comes nearly 11 years after he murdered his girlfriend. He shot her 4 times through the bathroom door in his house and then claimed he had mistaken her for an intruder. He was sentenced to 13.5 years. The world-famous sprinter will have served about 10 of those years.
Well, it's the first of 2 matchups between the Chiefs and the Raiders.
Yeah, big game for both sides. Chiefs coming off that tough loss to the Eagles. Raiders fighting to keep their playoff hopes alive. So a lot at stake for both. The Chiefs have definitely owned this rivalry for years, but the Raiders clearly have a better defense than they have in years past and should be able to slow down Patrick Mahomes a bit. The Raiders are 2-1 under new head coach Pierce and have clearly been playing much better since he took over. Should be a fun game. They typically are. Kickoff from Allegiant is set for 1:25. All right, so a lot of people these days get those advent calendars. You pop open the doors, it's like a countdown to Christmas, right?
Yeah, but there will be all different kinds. Some of them have candy, some of them have socks, and they're all different sizes.
All right, see how this display stole the show in the state of Illinois. Oh, it's like a huge advent calendar.
Love that. And with Thanksgiving 2023 in the books, people are decorating their homes for the holidays. Coming up, see the special meaning behind these decorations for one Henderson man.
All right, we're going to head to break by showing you Chicago. Just because we can and why not? Obviously, it's, 3 hours later there, 8 in the morning, so they're already out doing some shopping there, but it doesn't seem like the crowds are too big there either.
No, looks like everything is pretty calm this Black Friday.
Their dedication transforms classrooms, and their encouragement inspires generations. They are A-plus educators.
Giving back to our educators, Silver State Schools Credit Union and the People Over Profit Foundation will award $500 to a Clark County educator, plus $500 to their school.
Watch Fox 5 to see who's making a difference in the classroom.
A-plus educators, sponsored by Silver State Schools Credit Union and the People Over Profit Foundation.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. If you or anyone in your family has been injured in a car accident, call us now, as the time to file a claim may be limited. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before, protecting America, fighting for you. Morgan & Morgan.
Whether you're a rapper or a wrap-it-upper, AutoNation knows there's nothing better than ending the year with a great car. So celebrate the holidays by wrapping up a new AutoNation Buick. Lease a new 2023 Envision Preferred for $329 a month. Plus, we'll buy your car for more jingle. Now that's a wrap. Go to AutoNation or AutoNation.com now. What drives you drives us. AutoNation.
It's time to get back to the gym. For only $5, you can create a healthier, fitter version of you. Your journey to a healthier, fitter self starts today. It's time for a fresh start. So let us help you reach your goals. Only $5 to start.
Shop Walker's Black Friday Doorbuster sale. Save up to 70%, plus an additional 20% off. Get this $1,000 dual reclining sofa doorbuster price $394. 48 months no interest financing plus free hot dogs and soda. Doors open Friday at 8 a.m.
Holiday time. Where can I find a great price on a new luxury car?
You can find it at Audi Las Vegas.
Any special events going on?
It's a season of Audi sales event. Take advantage of holiday pricing on your favorite models.
Decorate your driveway with a new 2024 Audi Q5 for just $449 a month, and we'll pay top dollar for your current vehicle.
Okay, I'm ready to get my car now.
At Audi Las Vegas, an AutoNation company, AudiLasVegas.com.
Fox 5 News is sponsored by Platinum Plastic Surgery. See real results at drcosta.com.
Welcome back. Taking a live look now at a mall in Boston. As we can see, people are out early there because what time is it? It's going to be 8:13 there. People are already out there shopping. I wonder if they know they're on TV. No, they have no idea they're on TV in Las Vegas. How cool would that be?
Surprise.
Surprise. All right, it's 5:13 now on your Friday. A Frontier Airlines passenger causes quite the scene mid-air.
So yeah, a lady started crying, was yelling at people, including the flight crew. Man, this happens way too often. Jeez. Well, you can see the video there. A lot of yelling, a lot of confusion. So the lady started trying to climb over seats. I mean, look at her. The woman didn't calm down until a stranger got up and hugged her. Another passenger started singing and talking to her about Jesus, saying the passenger was possessed. The plane eventually landed in Dallas, where police then removed her from the flight.
Wow.
All right. There are all types of advent calendars. You know, some of them have candy, ornaments, socks, you name it.
Yeah, but there's one in Illinois that's kind of a little bit bigger, so take a look at this. The Farmers State Bank and Trust Company in Jacksonville, Illinois will once again be transformed into the world's tallest advent calendar. Throughout the month of December, a new holiday image will be revealed in one of the windows of the 110 feet tall building.
And people who go inside the bank will also get a treat each day. The calendar ends on Christmas, but the display will stay up for a few days after that.
So cute, love that. All right, well, before you think you have meals planned for the next week with all those Thanksgiving leftovers, experts say think again, because it's recommended that you slice your turkey up and keep it in a sealed container. If you aren't going to freeze it, plan to throw it out within 3 to 4 days. So registered dietitian with the Cleveland Clinic says when it comes to reheating the meat, it's best to use a slow cooker or a warm oven and make sure the core temperature gets to 165 degrees. Now, I don't know if because back when we used to do like the big Thanksgiving, we would eat for like a good 2-3 weeks.
Really?
We never died before.
Dang, you guys had a lot of leftovers.
We sure did.
So if you have a Peloton, maybe you were part of this. They were trying to set a record, but had some problems, as Peloton has had in recent years. 35,000 people were trying to break some sort of record, and then there was a big tech problem.
Okay, but for the turkey burn ride, this company CEO says many more couldn't get online because participation exceeded what its server was capable of handling. The company was trying to set records for the largest live cycling and running classes.
Now, your local Las Vegas weather.
Well, good morning, and thanks for joining us. Taking a live look over Allegiant Stadium. Of course, we're getting ready for that matchup against Kansas City late or into Sunday afternoon. But our downtown Summerlin camera will be showing off that sunrise in just a couple of hours, maybe an hour or two. So love to get some of that light as we head into your Black Friday morning. Now, breezy weather begins heading into this afternoon. We're getting colder into the weekend, and then yes, we're still tracking some rain on the weather alert calendar. So current temperatures outside, we're in the 40s. We're overlooking the mall right now, so we're starting to see a few people starting to really get their shopping started early this morning. 53 degrees in Nellis Air Force Base and 55 in North Las Vegas. So we are dealing with some clouds outside. Another round of moisture. This is it, though, and then we start to clear out for the weekend, but we're looking at more sunshine, almost very similar to what we saw yesterday, just a little bit of a lack in cloud cover compared to yesterday morning. Now, forecast high temperatures today would be back in those low to mid 60s in some areas, but around 61 degrees. In Las Vegas. That's where we finished off yesterday. We were in the mid 60s. Felt fantastic out there yesterday afternoon, but here's satellite and radar. So we do have some moisture to the north. I really flipped this to more of a high resolution radar to kind of pinpoint where the showers are. Now, it's not looking like a tremendous amount of rain or snow, but we are getting a few tapering snowflakes up in the Sheep Range Mountains, and then Coyote Springs over the next 15 to 20 minutes to be getting a passing light shower, but that's about it. And then we really start to dry things out and cool things down. You can see this area of low pressure continuing to swing in this counterclockwise rotation. That's bringing in that strong north wind as we head into Friday and Saturday. So I mentioned this freeze watch, and what a watch is, right? You're watching for the potential for these temperatures to fall back down. So this isn't a warning just yet, but it's likely to turn to a warning later today for the Las Vegas Valley. Now, not everybody's going to be seeing sub-freezing temperatures, but it's very possible, and that could kill sensitive vegetation. So as we head into tomorrow morning, that was for Saturday evening into Sunday morning, but Saturday morning temperatures still in the 30s and the 40s, so a very cold start tomorrow as you head out and about, and maybe even need to turn on the heat tomorrow, especially with a cold start to the morning in the 30s and the low 40s. Now, temperatures tomorrow will stall in those upper 50s, and we're looking at mostly sunny skies, but we're starting to get colder, so we dry things out. We're looking at clear skies overnight over the weekend. Sunday morning is going to be the chilliest morning we've had since April. So we are looking at some very cold weather this weekend. A few passing clouds into Monday. And then as we head into next week, Wednesday night into Thursday, look at that. I mean, there's another big system on the way that starts to bring some widespread rain to San Francisco, some snow up in the Sierra Nevada range, and that will eventually start to work its way to the east over southern Nevada and Las Vegas. So your Fox 5 weather alert calendars, we lay out the next 2 weeks in calendar view, highlighting the most impactful weather Friday, Saturday, Sunday over the next 3 days. Looking at some alert days with some breezy and cold weather, and then a slight chance for showers moving in next Thursday. That's Chet Buchanan's kickoff to the toy drive, and then the Great Las Vegas Santa Run. We are looking at a chance for showers. So looking at a couple of active days as we head towards next week. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, as I mentioned, all alert days with some breezy weather. Then temperatures crash into the 30s for lows and 50s for highs over the weekend. So we are looking at the coldest temperatures so far since April as we head to Monday and Tuesday of next week, and really all of next week looking to be very cool and below average as we head into the mid to upper 50s. Dave, send it over to you.
All right, thanks, Matt. Massive game for the Rebel football game tomorrow inside Allegiant Stadium. They could clinch a spot in the Mountain West title game. We'll set the stage for you coming up in moments.
Fox 5 News is sponsored by Kvvu Injury Law, 702 Injured. You're watching Fox 5, the official broadcast home of the Las Vegas Raiders.
Eat big, spend small. Eat that big, oh my, Carl's Cali Classic Charbroiled Burger flavor. In a full meal combo with small fries and a drink for just $5.99. Big, small, win, win.
This year, the hottest gifts of the season cost a fortune. But at Tobin Alfa Romeo, you can get a new hybrid SUV for only $400 a month.
Hey, this is Chop. I'm here with Jackie Young.
And I'm here with Chop. Get down to Tobin Alfa Romeo.
Right now, during the Black Friday sales event, get a new 2024 Alfa Romeo plug-in hybrid Denali for only $400 a month. And no need to wait for Black Friday. We're giving you complimentary vehicle registration on any new Alfa Romeo now.
So get to Tobin Alfa Romeo in the Valley Auto Mall.
Over the years, people have asked me, how did your firm get so big? The answer is simple. We won a lot. Why do you think some of these other firms are so much smaller? Maybe it's because not many people hire them. In this business, you grow by winning. As America's largest injury law firm, we have more lawyers than any other injury firm. Proof's in the pudding. Size is our strength. There's only one Morgan & Morgan.
The hottest Black Friday deals are at United Nissan, which means it's the best time to score killer deals on your next car. 0 down, 0 problem. Low APR? You bet. But blink and you'll miss it. For 7 days only, you can get behind the wheel of a 2023 Ultima for only $18,999. And with vehicles marked down as low as $89.95, we have a vehicle for everyone. Plus, test drive any of our vehicles and receive a $50 gas card. United Nissan. Over 500 cars, trucks, and SUVs with unbeatable prices. Don't miss the best time to buy your next ride. Shop early at UnitedNissan.com.
If you can't resist the flavor of the Carl's Jr. Guacamole Bacon Burger, charbroiled beef, crispy bacon, and lots of house-made guacamole, it's okay. Everyone gives in to the guac. Free guacamole bacon burger with new My Rewards sign-up.
F1, bike riders, and a woman who travels all the way to Las Vegas from Alaska to help the homeless make up our rant.
Well, first, I want to wish everybody happy Thanksgiving and happy holidays and be safe. My complaint and rant is about these bicyclists over here on Tropicana and Town Center. They have a bike lane, but yet they refuse to ride in the bike lane like they're supposed to. They are 8 across, blocking the whole other right lane and forcing people to slam their brakes on because they think that they own the road.
And John says they are going to plant trees in front of the Bellagio after removing trees for the F1 race. Are they going to take them out again next year? Why not put in artificial trees that can provide shade, something artful and colorful with lights that tourists can take selfies with? They can be removed and put back in again.
The F1 race was spectacular, and the fireworks at the end, just amazing. What a surprise. Thank you, Las Vegas.
And one ranter had something to say about a woman from Alaska who comes to Las Vegas every year to help the homeless with care packages. And they specifically mentioned this elderly woman the Alaskan helped.
I'm watching the rant and the lady that gives out the socks to people. First of all, thank you for that. But my rant is more about the older woman that was on news. Is there anyone out there that can help this woman? Obviously, there's a lot of young people out there that are homeless that are actually getting help. But you see this old lady that's in her 70s or late 60s, and she's on the street. She shouldn't have to be there. There's got to be somebody out there that can help that lady. Let's do something for the elderly, please.
And send us your rant to therant@fox5vegas.com, or you can call 702-436-8285.
The lethal but legal loophole keeping defective products in stores and homes. Investigate TV Plus.
Weekday mornings at 11:30 on Fox 5.
It's our silver anniversary, and we've been in business for 25 years. To celebrate, we'll be offering free loans to all new customers all year. No application fee, no prepayment penalty. And on top of that, we're throwing in free interest for a full week. Check us out at don'tbebroke.com to see how much you can qualify for. Get your free loan up to $5,000, all in around 30 minutes. No strings attached.
Other dealers say they're different. At Audi Henderson, we prove it.
And while others make promises, we deliver.
Literally.
Our service department will come to your home and pick up your Audi for service.
And deliver one of our 100 loaners for you to drive.
Then when your service is done,
Audi Henderson will deliver your serviced Audi back to your home.
And pick up the loaner. You never even have to come to the dealership.
Unless you want to. See, I told you. We prove it.
We keep this love in a photograph. We made these memories for ourselves, where our eyes are never closing, our hearts are never broken, and time's forever frozen still. So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped.
However you do the holidays, do it together in the Chevy that's right for you. The strong and capable Chevy Silverado, the award-winning Chevy Equinox, or the all-new Chevy Trax. This holiday season, do more together in a new Chevy. Get 1.9% financing on all 2023 Silverado 1500 pickups, or use your Red Tag bonus cash to get $6,750 total value on this Silverado. See your Southern Nevada Chevy dealers.
Las Vegas is home. We are local Las Vegas.
The 4-day ceasefire between Israel and Hamas has begun. See what both sides are hoping this pause will accomplish.
And as we start the holiday shopping season, several Macy's employees in Washington are going on strike. We'll explain why.
And it's Friday, so we're looking forward to the weekend of freeze watch in effect heading into Saturday night and Sunday morning. We'll break down those details and talk about how cold it's going to get.
Well, the Knights are finally coming home and have a big game tomorrow against Phoenix. But before they do that, it's Gold Friday. We'll tell you what's up for grabs over at City National Arena. So it's their version of Black Friday.
Right, all right. Well, it works for me. Well, good morning, everyone. Happy day after Thanksgiving. Happy Black Friday. I'm Akira Kozloka. I'm for Fav and K.
Did you wear stretchier stuff today? Because I did.
I mean,
these pants are... And I need the room.
You know what? Yeah, I did wear a very loose-fitting dress today by design, intentionally. How about you, Matt? Did you wear your stretchy pants to work today?
I did wear my most comfortable suit. I did.
We're all on the same wavelength here. I love it.
Yeah. So everybody's waking up kind of full and maybe even cold this morning because we're dealing with those 30s and 40s again this morning. We have some clouds passing through. It's all due to a system that's bringing us the colder weather for the weekend. Now, I want to talk about this and get you ready for it because this could kill some of your sensitive vegetation outside. It's a freeze watch, so we're watching for the potential for these temperatures to fall back down near freezing. This is going to be for Saturday night into Sunday morning. Of course, don't even worry about the plants, but worry about the animals too. I mean, they can't deal with these types of temperatures too, especially with it being the first of the season. So some of those locations getting closer to freezing, even some of them possibly getting in those low 30s. So we're going to be dealing with some cold temperatures as you head into Sunday morning. For right now, though, 48 degrees on your Friday, west wind at 3 miles per hour, dealing with some cloud cover out there. And it's all with the system that's moving into the north as folks really just trying to get some shopping done. So we are staying dry outside, which is the good thing for those shoppers early this morning. 53 degrees for Nellis Air Force Base. 55 in North Las Vegas. So kind of dealing with some milder weather thanks to some of the cloud cover that's moving in. So I want to talk about this real quick. This is one of our satellite and radar views. When radar's picking this much stuff up, it's really not what you see. We got to really use a higher resolution radar to show you what's going on. So Las Vegas Valley really staying dry, but most of the rain is now moving up towards Mesquite, possibly getting a few light raindrops, and even Coyote Springs. Over the next 20 to 30 minutes, we're going to be looking at a few drops of rain, but not a whole lot. On the way to the north, we'll be looking at partly cloudy skies once the sun comes up as of 6:26. So we're getting closer and closer with temperatures in those low 60s this afternoon. So a very sunny day planner as we get into the afternoon. And the evening is looking clear, but it's looking cold. We'll talk about the latest on the big drop in temperatures heading into the weekend, and we'll get you ready for the rest of the week. Heading into next week, we're looking at some rain. That's all on the alert calendar coming up in about 15 minutes.
Well, after almost 2 months of fighting, the temporary ceasefire in the Israel-Hamas war has officially started. Some families of people taken hostage are waiting for their loved ones to come back. Claudia Cohen has more.
Today is not going to be an easy day.
A 4-day ceasefire agreed upon by Israel and Hamas in a deal brokered by the United States, Egypt, and Qatar officially started Friday morning. With the fighting in Gaza now paused, Hamas militants are expected to start releasing some of the hundreds of hostages they took from Israel during their deadly incursion last month that sparked the war.
And our focus was on getting the women and children out.
The terror group is set to free at least 13 people Friday, with at least 50 hostages to be released over the span of the 4-day truce.
The Red Cross will take them across the border and hand the hostages to representatives of the Israeli Defense Force.
In exchange, Israel will release 150 Palestinians it is holding in prison and allow more aid to enter Gaza. Families of those abducted are desperately waiting to see if their loved ones will be among the 50 hostages in the initial release. Israeli officials say they will extend the ceasefire by 1 day for every 10 additional hostages released after the first 50 are freed. Meanwhile, humanitarians say food, water, and medical supplies are still desperately needed across Gaza as health conditions in crowded camps worsen for tens of thousands of Palestinians displaced by the fighting.
And Israel says its troops will not be leaving the Gaza Strip during the temporary ceasefire. The Prime Minister says the fighting will start once again once the hostage deal expires.
Back here in the States, people in Mount Vernon, Kentucky, some of them returning back home after more than a dozen freight train cars derailed and spilled molten sulfur. Yikes. Kentucky Emergency Management said 50% of the fire has been contained, but people who were evacuated were not allowed to return home, though it sounds like some have since been allowed. The cause of this accident is still under investigation. Here in Nevada, a judge up in northern Nevada has rejected the scope of a petition for voters on reproductive rights. Planned Parenthood and the ACLU were among the groups that submitted that petition that would guarantee reproductive rights in the state constitution. However, a judge up in Carson City said the petition addressed too many issues that went beyond abortion, and that broadness is against Nevada law. Supporters say they will appeal this to the state Supreme Court and hope the petition still gets on the 2024 ballot.
5:32 on your Friday. Some applesauce products that were supposed to be pulled from shelves are reportedly still available at some Dollar Tree stores. The FDA recalled cinnamon applesauce pouches after reports of high blood lead levels in children. 52 cases of sickness across 25 states have been reported, and Dollar Tree says it's working with the FDA on clearing all of the products from its shelves.
400 Macy workers in Washington State are on a 3-day strike expected to last starting today through Sunday. It actually started at 3 o'clock this morning. Employees say they're striking over unfair labor practices and they want better pay. The strike is supposed to be at 3 of Macy's busiest stores in that state. Workers are still expected to return to work on Monday. Okay, so there's a reason I'm dressed like Elf on the Shelf today. The countdown to Christmas is officially on. We are at 31 days.
This is your Elf on the Shelf look?
I mean, kind of. I don't know what it is.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to channel we're into the Christmas season spirit.
Well, you did that, friend. All right, well, one Henderson man already has his decorations up, and Mike Allen explains why they're more than just that.
A lifetime with these Peanuts characters in our front yard every Christmas season.
Each year during the week of Thanksgiving, Brad Blake dusts off his favorite Christmas decorations.
I was probably 11-ish when my parents were creating these guys, so I grew up with them.
55 years ago, out of his parents' garage came Charlie, Lucy, Linus, and the rest of the Peanuts gang.
Here's my mom and dad, who created the Peanuts characters. I think my parents first created them to compete in our neighborhood back in the late 60s.
For the Blake family's most important holiday.
The one holiday every year, I think, that really was extra special. That was why they created these characters. My dad being probably the main instigator to creating these guys, and my mom being the painter.
His parents have been gone since the late 80s, but the tradition has lived on through Blake's children's lives, too.
I grew up with these guys. Both of these guys grew up from day one with these Peanut characters as a part of their Christmas every year.
And along with the tradition of keeping those characters spruced up, Blake wants to keep another theme from his parents going.
It was important for their kids to have a better life than than they had growing up, and my guess is this was just one part of that.
Says another thing he loves is all the joy it brings his neighbors when they see it as well.
Well, tomorrow is one of the biggest UNLV football games ever as the Rebels look to clinch their first ever appearance in the Mountain West Championship.
Yeah, it's simple. Win and they host the game. Our Paloma Villicana caught up with UNLV Athletic Director Eric Harper.
Want to ask you, you brought Barry Odom over here to win championships, and he's been the same guy in this building day in and day out. But what does he do to continue to impress you?
Consistency. It's consistency in who he is, consistency in his message to the team. And I tell a lot of people, he reminds me of Bill Snyder. When he asks you how you're doing, he legitimately wants to know how you're doing. He's not just saying it to say it because that's what we're supposed to do. He says it because he genuinely wants to know, and he continues to be the same person I talked to the very first time on the phone in December. He's that same person today, and the consistency is what gets and wins championships.
Las Vegas is the focal point in the sports world. It's a global destination now with Formula One here. Next Saturday's game against San Jose State. How do you want to see all of Las Vegas come out and support the Rebels?
It's a huge Saturday for us, and we'll love to see everybody out there on Saturday. But it's a game. It's another game on the schedule right now, but it's the biggest game in quite a long time for UNLV. So I think if we can get all the fans out there, even if you're not a fan of UNLV, come out and watch this team play and these coaches coach, because they give you a lot to be excited about, a lot to be happy about, a lot to be thankful that you can see these young men and what they do every single game in their fight. And it's evidence tonight how they don't give up. And they continue to fight. So we'd love to see everybody out at the game on Saturday, 12 o'clock, San Jose State, and we will have a chance to lock in the Mountain West Championship regular season and then on to the championship game.
All right, so hey, tomorrow at noon, if you can make it, be there at Allegiant Stadium and cheer on the team. If you can't make it out to the stadium, then support them from your house. You can watch it on our Silver State Sports and Entertainment Network, which is over the air channel 5.2 or cable channel 125. After spending some time on the road, the Golden Knights are back home for just one game, and then they got to go back on the road again. So let's enjoy them while we have them for this one game. They wrapped up their overtime trip with this win. Jack Eichel with the game winner in Dallas in overtime the other night. The team is hosting Arizona tomorrow night at the Fortress. Puck drop is set for 7 p.m.
And today's a big day for Golden Knights fans because it is Gold Friday. It's the team's annual Black Friday shopping event over at the Arsenal at City National Arena.
Lots of discounts, we're being told, on the merch. It's also your first chance to get your hands on the team's new jerseys, the Winter Classic jerseys. We showed you those a couple days ago. The Arsenal, if you want to go, opens up at 8 o'clock this morning. All right, Christmas Eve is a month from today, and if you haven't started the old shopping, you know, probably a good time to get started.
Definitely a good day to do it. Now, for those kids, the list is always changing and getting rearranged, but sometimes there are classic things that never fade. So coming up, we are breaking down the hottest toys that are at the top of a lot of people's lists. And here's a look at the lowest gas prices we can find around the valley. Fox 5 News this morning. We'll be right back.
No one covers UNLV football like Fox 5.
It's a new era of UNLV football. Get to know the Rebels' new head coach Barry Odom and his brand new team.
Go inside the plays.
Only Fox 5 has Barry Odom in studio to break down every single game.
And follow your Rebels on and off the field.
I'm excited to take this group into 2023.
You are in the Fox 5 Red Zone.
Watch the Red Zone Sports Show Sunday at 10:30, only on Fox 5.
Okay, rappers, wrap up an AutoNation Toyota today. Drive a new Tacoma for just $429 a month. Plus, we'll buy your car for more jingle. Yep, that's a wrap. What drives you, drives us. AutoNation Toyota.
It's about time.
I had a true partner in my health. That my aches and pains aren't dismissed as part of getting older.
That my health needs aren't treated the same way
as mine.
With CenterWell Senior Primary Care, it's about time.
More one-on-one time.
Actually, 50% more time with my doctor.
So I can ask all my questions.
And get the answers I need to feel confident in my health care.
I have a whole team of experts
working together to develop a plan
that treats all of me and takes a proactive approach
to help me be my healthiest.
I can even get same-day appointments.
And it's close to home. At CenterWell, they take the time to know me and what I love to do with my time.
And they help me feel my best to do it.
Finally, a doctor and care team who are focused on what's right for me.
For me.
For me.
For me.
Schedule a tour today. CenterWell. It's about time.
Shop Walker's Black Friday sale with hundreds of jaw-dropping doorbusters. Save up to 70% store-wide. Plus, get an additional 20% off hundreds of items. Save $400 on this stunning red sofa. Doorbuster price $299. Or get this 5-piece dinette only $277. 48 months no-interest financing with no money down. Plus, come join us for free hot dogs and soda. Nobody gives you more on Black Friday than Walker.
Because I can.
Okay, wrap it uppers. Wrap up the year in a new AutoNation Toyota. Drive a new 2023 4Runner for only $429 a month. And that's a wrap. What drives you, drives us. AutoNation Toyota.
Fox 5, your home for Beat the Odds.
Welcome back. It's time to talk toys. With Hanukkah a couple weeks away and Christmas just over a month from now, you might need some ideas for what to get the kiddos in your life. Joining us now is parenting and lifestyle expert Shivna Vasavada. So good to see you again. How are you?
Great to see you. I'm doing wonderful. It's festive here at my house. We can't wait.
Oh, how exciting. And now we know we come to you with everything that's hot and trending with kids. So what toys are at the top of the lists this year?
Yeah, so a trend that never dies, guys, slime. So this is the Canal Toy Slime Marble Twist and Slime Kit. Unfortunately, with slime, usually we get a lot of mess. But what's great about this kit is you don't have to add glue or anything like that. It's just adding in water. And so, you know, you can get really creative with it. Kids of all ages love this, but it is for 3 and up.
Okay, 3 and up. I love the little KitchenAid mixer too.
It's so cute. I know.
Okay, you have something else here called Kinetics. What's that?
Yes. So, you know, I think what's really important to all of us now is sustainability and buying toys that last that we can pass down.
Yes.
This is the Kinetics Rainbow Mini Pack. It's going to be for age 3 and up as well. And what is so great about this is these are magnetic tiles that are super high quality. These are going to last you forever. They are are in bright colors that everyone can enjoy. The brand actually has a great clear tile set as well, and even a pastel set if you're more into that color scheme. Yeah, it's great. But the bevel design is really gorgeous, and the magnets are a lot stronger in these than a lot of the other competitors. So definitely something to look out for if you're wanting to buy toys that are going to last, which I know we all want to be able to pass those toys down to those siblings and cousins and all that good stuff.
Right, absolutely. Yeah, you don't want to have to throw something out because it was too cheap.
Exactly. And I feel like that just keeps happening nowadays. So it's good to have those really high quality toys around the house.
Exactly. Okay, what's next?
Yeah, so this is the Pix Bricks Arctic Puzzle Set. And this is going to be for 6 and up, just because of the size of the bricks. But what's so cool about this is you can build in 2D and 3D. And this particular set actually has 10 animals that you can make. And you can also make different stuff with it. You don't have to make exactly what's in the kit. But this is a great STEAM learning toy. It's actually working on those fine motor skills as well. A lot of teachers are encouraging parents to use those fine motor skills at home as much as they can so they can perfect their writing. So it's a great opportunity for kids to be able to kind of push those together and pull them apart.
That's so cool. And I'm looking at the back of the box here, and I have to give a shout out to them because they have the bighorn sheep as one of the animals that you can build, which is Nevada state animal. So bonus points for that one. Okay.
Love that.
Yeah, sensory play jars. What are those?
Yeah, so another thing, along with, of course, those fine motor skills that teachers are talking about now, is just, those sensory toys. So supporting that sensory development. And this is the sensory play jar from Glow Pals. It's got a spill-proof lid. So again, no mess. We're always thinking about what makes mom's life easier. No mess. Kids can tap the jar with 6 different colors. It'll change. And you can put your beloved Glow Pals in there as well. Yeah, and this one you can feel really good about. So a portion of every purchase of Glow Pals actually goes back towards the Children's Hospital of Mississippi. So you can feel good about your purchase as well, which, you don't always get to do.
Oh, I love that so much. Okay, we have time for one more toy if you want to give a shout out to one more.
Absolutely. So this is something my kids are actually loving right now, and it is the Ready to Grow garden made with the very lovely characters of the Very Hungry Caterpillar that we all know and love, and it's got quick growing chia sprouts in it. So it's really cool. You can set it up on your kitchen table or your island, add some water in it, plant it, decorate it, and watch it grow. And this is so fun for little kids just to see, kids of all ages to see, just their hard work turn into something. So it's very cute and we're very excited about it.
If I would have had that as a kid, maybe I wouldn't kill all of my house plants now.
Yes, I know, me too. I cannot keep any of them alive, although I can keep that alive.
Okay, good. All right, thank you so much for that. We appreciate it.
Yeah, great to see you. Take care.
Now, your local Las Vegas weather.
Hey, good morning. Thanks for joining us early this morning on your Black Friday. A lot of folks probably have the day off. We're going to bring up the temperatures and the timing to follow along. We do start off with the clouds. We want to talk about the wind because it will start to pick up into your Black Friday. Pausing here by 9 a.m., 53 degrees. And then here comes a strong north wind. We're looking at the teens and 20s for some of those wind gusts. And I think the strongest wind will be arriving right around 2, 3 o'clock today. And then we're kind of dealing with gusts throughout the night around 15 to 20 miles per hour into late Friday, and also Saturday's looking breezy, but it's going to be a cold wind with temperatures falling in those low 40s to really kick off your Saturday morning. So dealing with some colder mornings this upcoming weekend. We have a freeze watch we want to talk about. We also have some cloud cover and some rain to the north of Las Vegas, but almost similar to yesterday. You kind of get that cloud cover just on top of the sunrise, but it gives you that ominous look and an orange glow to the sky. But a beautiful sunrise happening on your Black Friday, and want to dive into that forecast and talk about the winds this morning. Out of the north, around 20 miles per hour, 12 in Boulder City, and 5 right now in Henderson. That's the wind speed, right? We're gusting probably closer to 15 to 25 miles per hour outside. So the breezy weather begins today into the afternoon. You'll notice the wind picking up. It's also getting colder with that north wind, and we're still tracking some rain on the weather alert calendar as we head into next week. So a lot of folks piling into the premium outlets. They're getting ready to find the latest deals and really beat the crowds, I'm sure, early this morning. 42 degrees in Henderson right now, 53 in Nellis Air Force Base. So if you're heading out to do some shopping, grab that jacket, but it should be a beautiful sunrise. A hot coffee sounds pretty good this morning. 47 degrees. We'll keep the clouds around through about 7, 8 a.m. and then by 10, 11 o'clock, we'll get some more sunshine, and that north wind still persists. It's in about 15 to 25 mile per hour gusts throughout the day. So 61 degrees. I adjusted this, knocked it down from yesterday. We're right around the low 60s for highs today, 37 in Mount Charleston and mid-50s in Indian Springs. So you take a look off towards Mesquite. We're dealing with a few tapering showers. Not a whole lot of moisture with this. Coyote Springs maybe getting a mix. Wintry mix of some snow and some rain up there, but it's almost going to be drying out as we head into the next hour or so. The dry weather is now moving into southern Nye County, but with this system, you can see that counterclockwise spin with the area of low pressure. That's kicking a north wind in, and that's going to be dropping those temperatures into low 60s today. So with the cold weather on the way, it's going to really impact the morning Saturday and Sunday, but a freeze watch has been issued for Saturday night into Sunday morning for Las Vegas and parts of northeastern Clark County. So this is really our first freeze of the season. Sensitive vegetation, some of those pets outside, all the animals really can't deal with this cold snap that happens in just a matter of hours. And also some of the pipes outside, it's not going to get in the 20s and the teens. But of course, we're looking at temperatures in the 30s, so we're getting closer to freezing, which could be causing an impact on some of the sensitive vegetation outside. Forecast for tomorrow, it's all sunshine as we head into the weekend. We'll get the clear skies, and it's going to feel warm out there with the sun. But temperature-wise, we're in the upper 50s for highs. So talking about the next few days, heading into next Wednesday, a few passing clouds into Monday, also lasting into Tuesday with some moisture to the south. But I want to keep our eyes on the west as we head into Wednesday at 7 a.m. That's a pretty big system that starts to drive in, and that's going to bring the moisture for Thursday and Friday next week. So as we take a look at your Fox 5 weather alert counter, go ahead and show you the rain chances and also the alert days Friday, Saturday, Sunday of this upcoming weekend. Dealing with those alert days and a cold breeze on the way as we head towards Saturday and Sunday with temperatures falling into the 50s. And of course on Thursday we have a slight chance for showers. For Chet Buchanan's Toy Drive kicking off, a chance for showers Friday, and then the Las Vegas Great Santa Run happening on December 2nd with a chance for showers. So it gets a little active next week, but here's your 7-day forecast. Last day in the 60s, and then it's all in the 50s. So you may have to get that heater ready to go as we head into the upcoming weekend with lows in the 30s. And then next week, we'll deal with some sunshine and then a chance for showers moving in on Thursday. We'll be right back.
Fox 5, proud to cover our WNBA champions, the Las Vegas Aces, with the most local news coverage. This is local Las Vegas.
Okay, rappers, wrap up an AutoNation Volkswagen today. Shop new Volkswagens with 0 down, 0 deposit, 0 first month payment, and 0 due at signing. Yep, that's a wrap. What drives you drives us. AutoNation Volkswagen.
Get more with the Select Health Medicare Flexible Benefits Card, part of every Select Health Medicare plan. You get $240 per year to spend on activities you enjoy, such as gym memberships, fitness classes, ski passes, golfing, fishing licenses, pickleball, even bowling. Plus, you can earn extra money for getting preventive care, such as routine physicals, flu shots, colonoscopies, mammograms, and more. Also with the Flexible Benefits Card from Select Health Medicare, get up to $400 per year to purchase a variety of over-the-counter products, everything from Band-Aids to vitamins to compression socks to fitness trackers. And the best part is, you can use your Flexible Benefits Card like a prepaid debit card for eligible purchases. No need to submit receipts or wait for reimbursements, just swipe and go. The Select Health Medicare Flexible Benefits Card is more than just a card. It's a way to help you live the healthiest life possible with more options than ever before. All for a $0 monthly plan premium. Call now.
We're ready to deal at the Valley Auto Mall. With new dealerships, new technology, and even more new and pre-owned vehicles. All just minutes from where you are. Come make your best deal at the Valley Auto Mall for over 25 years.
Smith's gives you so many ways to save. On top of our lower than low prices, enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. Plus, our weekly sales will keep your budget merry and bright. So get rewarded and save. Smith's, fresh for everyone.
Okay, wrap-it-uppers. Wrap up the year in a new AutoNation Volkswagen. Lease a new Taos just $269 a month, plus sell your car for top dollar. And that's a wrap. What drives you drives us. AutoNation Volkswagen.
Closed captioning on Fox 5, sponsored by Ed Bernstein.
If you've been hurt, call me now.
Welcome back. Taking a live look now at the Las Vegas Premium North outlets. As we can see, there are some cars there. Not as busy as you would think could be on a Black Friday, but happy Black Friday to everyone. Sitting at 48 degrees right now. So if you happen to be standing outside, just know it's going to be a little chilly as we go into this Black Friday.
Take 5 to Care is sponsored by Finley Subaru of Las Vegas and Landmark Recovery.
The Las Vegas Great Santa Run is back on Saturday, December 2nd at a new location, the Downtown Las Vegas Event Center. So that's coming up, and we do have information on our website. If you sign up before November 28th, you can get some money off. Just use a code on your screen right there, and the money is going to be benefiting Opportunity Village. So just go to our Take 5 to Care website to get more information and to register. We're spreading some holiday cheer for those who may not have loved ones to enjoy it with. Next at 6, we'll take you on a local volunteer mission that's delivering Thanksgiving meals and smiles all over the valley.
Stay with Fox 5 for continuing coverage.
How F1 has changed the Strip and what happens after the race.
Fox 5, bringing you the most news in the Valley.
Like all Nevadans, you have big dreams. But when your big dreams turn into a disaster, you need the Dream Team.
That's the Richard Harris Law Firm. Nobody should ruin your dreams, and nobody knows Nevada like we do. Call 444-4444.
Details make the holidays. During the Genesis Signature event, lease the GV80 for $619 per month. Exclusively at Genesis of Las Vegas.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you.
Have you heard the challenges about selling your home during the holidays?
That it's a slow market and no one is out buying homes.
Instead, people are out Christmas shopping, they're going to parties, and spending time with their families.
Well, the real estate guys always know the glass is half full.
There are thousands of sales still happening, and buyers that are looking now are serious.
And wouldn't a cash advance be great for the holidays?
List your home with us, and we can make your season bright.
So call the real estate guys today.
Happy holidays!
Talk to the real estate guy.
Let's get it.
There's never been a better time to get away with a great deal on the Hyundai you've always wanted. Plus America's best warranty and up to 3 years complimentary maintenance. It's your journey. Own every mile at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Now's the time to get in and get away. Get 0% APR plus 0 payments for 90 days, plus $1,000 bonus cash on the Santa Fe. See your Las Vegas area Hyundai dealers.
Say Nevada and people think entertainment and gaming. But living here is like anywhere else. When everyday people get injured, they don't want to gamble. They call us. No one knows Nevada like we do. The Richard Harris Law Firm. 444-4444.
Las Vegas is home. We are local Las Vegas.
We are local Las Vegas. Fox 5 News starts now.
All right, welcome to Black Friday, the day that used to be a really big deal, but now not so much. Some stores are going old school to try to bring people back.
And the ceasefire between Israel and Hamas has started. Hostages and prisoners are expected to be released over the next few hours. We have more on the 4-day pause in fighting that's coming up. And see what had this lady climbing over seats on this Frontier Airlines flight.
And good morning. Maybe a few sprinkles reported out there near the Strat Cam, but most of Las Vegas is dry today on your Black Friday. We are cooling down with a freeze watch into Sunday morning.
Well, after feasting on football all day yesterday, now we get ready for dessert. The Chiefs and Raiders battle Sunday afternoon right here in Las Vegas. Looking forward to that one.
I know you are. Did you say you were going to that game?
I am, yes.
So that's going to be...
Look forward to that.
Yeah, that'll be a fun one to watch. Well, hello, everyone. Happy Black Friday. I'm Akira Kazuka in for Faven K.
I'm Dave Hall. Have you ever done the Black Friday, you know,
I did.
standing in line at 1 in the morning?
Not at 1 in the morning, but I did go to, because I grew up in Minnesota, so I went to Mall of America for Black Friday shopping, and it was very lackluster. And that was the only time I ever did it. Never. I just got some socks that day.
It used to be such a big thing, and now it's just kind of like, eh. But we did find a few shoppers at a Best Buy, including a husband who was blaming his wife. So we'll have that interview coming up momentarily. Matt, how about you? Have you ever stood in line to buy like a, I don't know, a TV?
I did. I never did. No, but growing up, it was more my cousins that would, you know, pitch the tent, sleep there for a few hours.
Oh,
It
wow.
used to be a huge thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 5-6 years ago, and now it's like...
Yeah, now it's just over with. Everyone wants to do it on their phone. So, no, never did that. But folks that are shopping this morning are probably feeling cooler out there. We are looking at the 40s kicking off your Black Friday, a few passing clouds, and even a report of maybe a couple of sprinkles. And yes, 1 or 2 sprinkles. We're very dry this morning in Las Vegas, but just to the north of us, we're actually dealing with some of those showers near Coyote Springs and the Sheep Range Mountains. But kind of just getting the dry weather out of it in Las Vegas. We do have the clouds, though. So a freeze watch. This is kind of the biggest story heading into the weekend. Saturday night into Sunday morning, that's when temperatures fall back down into the 30s. We're looking to get closer to 37 degrees in Las Vegas. So a lot of us will be under that freeze watch for now, likely turning into a freeze warning or a frost advisory heading into the next few days, or the next few hours, excuse me, heading into your Saturday. Right now, 53 degrees, so already warming up. A north wind at 17 miles per hour. You're kind of mixing the atmosphere up. So when you get some of that wind, you get the cloud cover. Again, that kind of keeps us a little more mild heading into your Black Friday. So a lot of cars now starting to pile up. This is actually getting a little more busier than the last hour. Current temperatures right now, 50 degrees in Henderson, 51 for Nellis Air Force Base, and 49 in Pahrump. So I mentioned the rain. It's all to the north of Las Vegas. We're kind of dealing with maybe a couple of sprinkles in spots, but we're kind of getting lucky, if anything, if you do get some of those sprinkles. Just a very dry system that's starting to move in. So skies looking southwest. We are looking at some partly cloudy conditions, getting a good break of some dry weather in the mix, but we are looking at the upper 50s for highs and getting closer to 61 for a high temperature on your Black Friday. We'll be diving in to the cold weather on the way for the weekend with lows getting into the 30s. That's all coming up in your full Fox 5 forecast in the next 15 minutes.
All right, taking a live look. The Best Buy over on Sunset and Marks just opened the doors. Everybody's starting to file it. There's actually a lot of people.
There really is. So I guess they just didn't line up. They just waited till it opened.
Yeah, because we did a live shot here at the top of the 5 o'clock hour, and there were like 3 people in line. So, hey, all right. I guess a lot of people, maybe they were watching us and like, hey, let's go get in line.
Well, all right. Well, we caught up with someone who was camped out at 5 a.m. to find out why he decided to do that.
Well, it's because of her. It's because of the wife's fault. And, you know, but I'm looking for to upgrade my Xbox to get the Xbox Series X, and they've got a good deal with Modern Warfare 3. That's actually the only thing that I'm here for today is to get that.
So to recap, he blamed the wife so he can upgrade his Xbox.
Yeah.
You, sir, are a smooth fella.
He's not that smooth, though. I'm on to his game. I know what he was doing there. You did, too. Goodness gracious. So here's a live look from the North Premium Outlets from our Strat Cam. As you can see, it doesn't look too busy over there, but this is actually a year that I'm going to be partaking in a Black Friday TV sale.
Are you?
But I am, for the first time ever, but like my biggest big girl purchase. However, I'm going to do mine online. Because, yeah, that's a lot that I want to deal with.
Well, so what are people buying on this Black Friday? According to Google data, most people here in Nevada are interested in buying Nintendo Switches. That's the most popular item actually across 13 states. Other big items including iPads and PlayStation 5. So video games, obviously, another big seller this year. Buying big ticket items for Christmas costs a lot of money. Now, well, once popular way of paying off items is returning.
Yeah, only on Fox 5, our Jacqueline Schultz explains the rise in buy now, pay later.
I want so many things for Christmas. Besides peace on earth, I definitely want a diamond ring. I love bags, I love shoes, I love everything fabulous.
You may be on Santa's nice list and have a very nice list for holiday gifts. So do your loved ones.
My daughter is actually going to be turning 21. Maybe I would love to give her a nice bag from here.
Also, having a payment plan, you want a Chanel bag, this is a great way to do it because you have 10 months, no interest, easy plan.
Las Vegas small business Max Pawn Luxury started tracking a trend months ago. More shoppers making a list and checking it twice on layaway. For Gucci, Louis Vuitton, or even Birkin, consumer experts say the longtime department store practice comes and goes, but tends to make a comeback when money's tight. Even juggernaut Amazon offers layaway.
In the uneasiness of our economy, people need to stretch their dollars. I mean, layaways have been around for years and years, and tradition kind of faded. The new generation is starting to catch on.
Max Pawn is now one of many local small businesses in tougher times offering the newest online shopping trend. Buy now, pay later. It's more popular nationwide. Afterpay, Affirm, Klarna, PayPal, and Zip let you pay over time after a soft credit check. On Sezzle, you can get a Vegas hotel stay. There are payment plans for a Vegas Super Bowl experience. Interest may rise with longer payment plans. This holiday, 1 in 5 Americans will use these options. Retailers big and small say it's keeping profits up and bringing customers in when shoppers are pickier with spending.
You know, everyone's looking for ways as a retailer or reseller, buy now, pay later, or layaway, expands people's opportunities to buy.
Jacqueline Schultz, Fox 5 News, local Las Vegas.
And financial experts say if you are using buy now, pay later, make sure you read the fine print because if you miss a payment, you could get fees and it's easier to overspend. And if you have multiple payment plans, make sure you have a budget. Well, a new report from the Wall Street Journal says Americans are not using toys for fun, games, and relationship building like they did during the pandemic. It shows that toy sales have actually gone down 8% compared to last year, and factors include inflation and tighter job markets.
All right, still looking for that perfect Christmas tree. It's going to cost you a little more this year. The American Christmas Tree Association says the average price for a real tree is up 10%, ranging between $80 and $100, and those are on the low end. You're likely going to pay more than that. If you want a fake one, the price tag also up, ranging $85 to $100. Again, if you want the really big trees, those are going to cost you several $100s. Recent poll by the association found 94% of people plan to put up at least one tree, and 77% of those now prefer the fake trees over the real ones.
And now to a developing story out of Pahrump, where the Nye County Sheriff's Office says one of his deputies shot and killed a suspect near Basin Avenue and Highway 160. Now, we don't have a lot of details right now, but we do know it started with a call to the department early yesterday afternoon. The suspect died at the hospital, and the Sheriff's Office plans to identify the deputy involved on Monday. And Fox 5 is pushing for details on an apparent rescue at Red Rock Canyon. Around 11 a.m. yesterday, our cameras captured emergency vehicles and a police helicopter responding off Scenic Loop Drive. This is near the park's visitor center. Now, at one point, we saw crews handling a stretcher. It's not clear if anyone was on it, and we also saw the chopper touch down. We've reached out to Red Rock Search and Rescue for information, and we'll update you when we learn more.
6:07 now to the Middle East. As part of the agreement between Israel and Hamas, the fighting between the two is now on pause for at least the next 4 days. During that time, dozens of hostages, including some Palestinians, are expected to be released. After nearly 7 weeks of strikes and fighting, more than 14,000 people have died in Gaza. So this pause is certainly welcome for all. This week, the Israeli defense minister told troops that he expects at least 2 more months of fighting to resume once this truce ends. We'll have more on the ceasefire coming up in the next half hour. Big news out of South Africa this morning. The Blade Runner, Oscar Pistorius, is set to be freed from prison in January. Comes nearly 11 years after he murdered his girlfriend. He shot her 4 times through the bathroom door of his house claiming that he thought she was an intruder. He was sentenced to 13.5 years. The world-famous sprinter will end up serving about 10 of those years. Back here in Nevada, a judge up in Carson City has rejected the scope of a petition for voters on reproductive rights. Planned Parenthood and the ACLU were among the groups that submitted that petition that would guarantee the rights in the state constitution. However, the judge said the petition addressed too many other issues that went beyond abortion, and that is against Nevada law. Supporters say they will appeal this to the state Supreme Court and hope to get it on the ballot for the 2024 election.
Well, some applesauce products that were supposed to be pulled from shelves are still reportedly available at some Dollar Tree stores. The FDA recalled cinnamon applesauce pouches after reports of high blood lead levels in children. 52 illness cases across 25 states have been reported, and Dollar Tree says it's working with the FDA on clearing all of the products from its shelves. What's the first of two matchups between the Chiefs and the Raiders?
Yeah, big game for both sides. Chiefs coming off that tough loss to the Eagles. Raiders fighting to keep their playoff hopes alive, so a lot at stake Sunday. The Chiefs have owned this rivalry in recent years, but the Raiders clearly have a better defense this year and should be able to slow down Patrick Mahomes a bit, at least a bit better than they have in recent years. The Raiders are 2-1 under new coach Pierce and are clearly playing much better since he took over, so this should be a fun game. Kickoff from Allegiant is set for 1:25. For you bettors out there, the Chiefs are 7.5-point favorites. Oh. Even as a Chiefs fans, I think I'd bet the Raiders on that.
Really?
That's a lot of points to give up.
Okay. Yeah. Well, all right then. Well, I guess we will see on Monday. Well, coming up, another meltdown in the air.
Yeah, see why one of the passengers said this lady was possessed.
Oh, no.
As she climbs over the seats.
Oh. Oh, well, and credit cards from retailers may not be a good deal if you can't pay them off. We'll tell you how high interest rates are, how high the rates are for these special cards. That's coming up. This year, the Fox 5 Surprise Squad is celebrating 10 years of surprises.
Sponsored by United Nissan, America First Credit Union, and Albertsons Bonds.
Fox 5 News is sponsored by Platinum Plastic Surgery. See real results at drcosta.com.
Welcome to season 22 of Hell's Kitchen. The American dream.
The American dream is freedom.
Overcoming adversity.
Work hard.
Sacrifice.
Always believe in the power of your dreams.
Breaking news. It's Hell's Kitchen. What planet are you on? This is absolutely insane. That's raw. Come on, guys. I do not get it. Hold on, there's more. Stop rushing. What's happening? Look at me in the eyes. Embarrassing. How's this possible? Don't look so shocked.
Hell's Kitchen, Thursdays on Fox, and watch anytime on Hulu.
So I forgot to change my watering clock. It's no big deal.
I feel like my grass can use a few extra days of watering.
No more excuses. Lake Mead is at historic lows. Water only one day a week in winter. It's the law.
Right now at the Best Mattress Black Friday sales event, you get a free premium head-up, foot-up adjustable base with select sets above $6.99. And get a free cooling pillow with any mattress purchase of $4.99 or more. Best Mattress. Sleep easy, friends.
Other dealers say they're different. At Audi Henderson, we prove it.
And while others make promises, we deliver.
Literally.
Our service department will come to your home and pick up your Audi for service.
And deliver one of our 100 loaners for you to drive.
Then, when your service is done,
Audi Henderson will deliver your serviced Audi back to your home.
And pick up the loaner. You never even have to come to the dealership.
Unless you want to. See, I told you. We prove it.
It doesn't take a detective to know that there is nothing worse than waiting in line to rent a car. At Budget Las Vegas, we know you've got better things to do. Hi, I'm Ella, and at Budget Las Vegas, we know what you're looking for. Shorter wait times, right? Online at budgetlasvegas.com, there are 9 budget locations throughout the valley. Take it from me, Ella. At Budget, shorter wait times are elementary.
Shop Walker's Black Friday Doorbuster Sale. Save up to 70%, plus an additional 20% off. This 6-piece contemporary bedroom only $3.99. 48 months no interest financing plus free hot dogs and soda. Doors open Friday at 8 a.m.
Nearly all water used indoors is reclaimed, highly treated, and safely recycled back to Lake Mead, which extends our water supply. But 100% of water used outdoors is only used once. Change your watering clock now. It's the law.
Fox 5 News is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan Injury Lawyers.
Welcome back. Well, here's a live look now from our Strat Cam near the Spaghetti Bowl. This is where you get off for the North Premium Outlets. As you can see, that is bumper-to-bumper traffic, and they are not moving. So I guess Black Friday is a little bit more busy than we originally thought.
Especially at them outlets. Must have some pretty sweet sales, like Lululemon or something like that. I don't even know if they have that store.
I don't either, but sure, let's go with it.
Why not?
All right, it's 6:14 on your Friday. A Frontier Airlines passenger caused quite the scene mid-air.
She started crying, arguing with others, and then climbing over the seats. All right, you can see in the video, crews were trying to contain her, and then she's like, I'm out of here, and started climbing over the seats. She didn't calm down until a stranger actually started hugging her, which was very nice, and started singing and talking about Jesus, saying the passenger was possessed. The plane eventually landed in Dallas, where police removed her from that airplane.
Well, if you're going shopping today, many retailers will try to offer you a good discount if you sign up for one of their credit cards.
But as always, you got to read the fine print. Susan Campbell does it for us.
You pick out the perfect present, take it to the register, and then you get the question.
Chances are this holiday season we'll be offered a credit card at the checkout counter.
Bankrate's Ted Rossman says the fourth quarter is always the busiest for retail card signups, but it could cost you. Right now, the average interest rate on store cards is almost 29%. That's up from 26.72% last year.
The highest is 33.24%. So that's on cards from Academy Sports and Outdoors, also other retailers like Michael's and Good Sam. They're all at that very high end.
The Burlington credit card is also at 33.24%. And 16 other retail cards have rates above 32%, including HSN, Ross, and Wayfair.
Honestly, if you're ever going to carry a balance, it's probably not worth it.
Still not convinced? Let's do the math.
Let's say you have $1,000 on a store card at the average rate of about 29%. Minimum payments keep you in debt for more than 4 years and charge about $750 in interest.
Here's another thing to watch out for when it comes to retail credit cards.
Deferred interest is a tactic that a lot of store cards use where if you haven't paid the whole amount by the time the clock expires, they go back and they charge you all of the interest that would have accumulated. We see that a lot on store cards.
And overall across the country, credit card debt just hit a new record of $1.8 trillion. More people are struggling to wrangle that debt because of persistent inflation and high interest rates.
Fox 5 Tailgate Forecast is sponsored by Friendly Ford. Pay less, get more.
Well, good morning and thanks for joining us. We're going to go ahead and take a look at your Fox 5 Tailgate Forecast, bringing our Ford pickup truck. And as we take a look at your first matchup, we have on Sunday, of course, Kansas City here in Las Vegas. And then we do have New Orleans at Atlanta on Fox 5, 10 a.m. kickoff. That is on your Sunday, not Thursday. I had to switch that up. But 52 degrees and a chance for showers in Atlanta. So looking forward to that matchup as we head towards Sunday. So we'll have another look at that coming up at 8:15. But let's take your eyes outside this morning. And we're looking at partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies. Your downtown Summerlin camera showing mainly clear conditions in some spots of the Las Vegas Valley. But we're all really waking up to some cloud cover and dry weather. I know we had maybe a few sprinkles on our Strat Cam, but other than that, most of the action does stay well north of us. Now, the wind is going to be the biggest issue, 20 miles per hour in North Las Vegas, 17 at the Reed International Airport. So looking at some good wind now starting to pile into the Las Vegas Valley. Everything's going to be out of the north today. That provides the colder weather as we get into your Saturday and Sunday. So rain is also on the weather alert calendar that we'll dive into and talk about why coming up in just a bit. So look at this. A lot of folks really starting to pile into the mall now. You could see plenty of cars and red lights just braking. So it's getting a little busy out there. A lot of folks maybe want to just enjoy some time outdoors and maybe shopping, all the chaos. Good luck with that. I'd rather be shopping on the phone. 50 degrees in Henderson, 51 in Nellis Air Force Base, and 54 for North Las Vegas. So we are starting to warm up into the 50s. We had the cloud cover left over from last night, and we cleared things out nicely for Thanksgiving. A pleasant forecast for the holiday. We're looking colder, though, in the low 60s by the time we hit the afternoon, but we will clear out nicely as we end the second half of your Black Friday. 37 degrees for Mount Charleston, 57 for Pahrump, and 59 degrees in Boulder City today. But I want to talk about this. Now, this is a high resolution radar to really pinpoint where the rain is and where the snow is. It's not a major system. We're just looking at a few scattered showers towards the north of the Las Vegas Valley, just north of Lake Mead, and also looking at maybe a wintry mix in Coyote Springs, Indian Springs too. Maybe getting a few drops of rain, but not expecting much here in Las Vegas as we start to work in some drier and colder air heading to the rest of your Friday. Now, as we head into the weekend, big thing to know is a freeze watch that has been issued by the National Weather Service for Saturday evening into Sunday morning. Sunday morning low temperatures will be the coldest air we've seen so far since April. So it's been a while, and it's really our first morning to get closer to sub-freezing temperatures. So we'll take a closer dive into that throughout the rest of the morning. Here's tomorrow morning, though. We start off around 40 degrees on your Saturday, 38 degrees for Nellis Air Force Base, and 39 in Boulder City. And then looking off towards the south and the east, we're looking at plenty of clouds out there. So we will hold on to a lot of clouds this morning, opening up some sunshine. And then tomorrow we're looking at a very dry day and a dry start to the weekend. So future track, we do see some increasing clouds on Monday and Tuesday of next week. We're still very cold. This weekend, by the way, is very dry and sunny, but a few passing clouds next week, Monday, Tuesday. And then as we head into Wednesday, a big system starts to dive into San Francisco and California. That'll be swinging into moisture by Thursday and Friday of next week in Las Vegas. Your Fox 5 Weather Alert calendar over the next 2 weeks, highlighting the most impactful weather Friday, Saturday, Sunday into this upcoming weekend. We do have a chance for some strong wind and some cold breezes heading into Saturday and Sunday. And then next week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, all the chance for showers. So getting a closer look at some of that rain throughout the rest of the morning. Your 7-day forecast for breezy Friday into Monday, and our forecast for today is our last day in the 60s before we get some cold weather in the 50s. Heading into all next week, we'll build in the cloud cover on Wednesday, and then Thursday, a slight chance for showers. So if you're curious about the temperatures throughout the rest of the next 7 to 10 days, you can download our free Fox 5 weather app. Just have to scan the QR code on your screen with your smartphone. If you're going to get a smartphone today, out for Black Friday, perfect. You'll be able to download this. We'll have it again throughout the rest of the morning and over the next 7 days. We'll be right back after this short break.
You're watching Fox 5, local, Las Vegas. Proud to be the official broadcast home of the Las Vegas Raiders.
Black Friday starts now at Jerry Seiner Buick GMC on Centennial. Get Black Friday savings on new Sierra 4x4 starting at $42,999 at Jerry Seiner Buick GMC on Centennial.
When you save energy, you save money. PowerShift by NV Energy makes that easier for everyone. As a commercial or a nonprofit customer, PowerShift empowers businesses with free and low-cost products, services, and workshops to help get in on those savings. With free commercial smart thermostats and cashback incentives on energy-efficient equipment for new construction and renovations, it just makes good business sense. Find out about these and other PowerShift products and services at nvenergy.com/BES.
Hurry up.
We're gonna miss first chair.
This one next?
Yeah.
We're gonna be late.
Has anyone seen my old ski suit?
Just wear the new one.
I don't want to wear the new one.
Yeah.
Dad's in your car, right?
No, I thought he was with you.
Dad! Who's ready to shred some pow?
Floor it.
Don't forget, BMW Road Home Sales Event is on now. Drive a new X3, just $569 a month at BMW of Las Vegas and Henderson.
Hey Las Vegas, are you ready for some golf in Mesquite? The Casablanca Resort offers over 40 of your favorite table games, video poker, and over 800 slot machines. Enjoy Catherine's fine dining and pamper yourself in our full-service spa and salon.
Start by booking your room and golf package from $99.
It's just like Vegas used to be.
Go online to mesquitegaming.com
Or call us at 877-438-2929.
We're standing up for our right to be lazy. We work hard. We deserve to scroll hard.
It's the Black Friday sale. Save 30% on everything. Lazy Boy. Long live the lazy.
This is meine key, which I only trust with meine key. They make me so happy I must blow into horn of celebration. Prost! That's German for huzzah! I only trust meine key with meine key.
Black Friday starts now at Jerry Center Buick GMC on Centennial. Get Black Friday deals on new Buick Encore GXs. Save up to $3,250 off at Jerry Center Buick GMC on Centennial.
All right, welcome back. 6:24 here on your Black Friday morning. Tomorrow's one of the biggest games in UNLV history. If the Rebels can win tomorrow, they clinch a spot in the Mountain West title game, and they'll get to host the game as well. So a lot at stake. San Jose State comes to town, who they've been playing good football as well. They've won 5 straight, all by double digits. They're also fighting for a spot in the title game, so it's going to be a good one. Kickoff is set for noon at Allegiant Stadium. If you haven't bought tickets to the game yet, go to UNLVtickets.com. They definitely would love to see a packed house tomorrow. If you can't make it out to the game, just, hey, cozy up on your couch, because we'll have it airing on our Silver State Sports and Entertainment Network, which is over-the-air channel 5.2, cable channel 125. All right, after 3 football games yesterday, we get another one today. For the first time in NFL history, they are airing a Black Friday game, and it's should be a decent one. Miami Dolphins, who are coming off their win against the Raiders, are taking on the Jets, who are, well, they're the Jets. They're starting their 3rd-string quarterback today, Tim Boyle, who honestly can't be any worse than what they've been trotting out there. So kickoff is set for noon. Amazon Prime is airing the game, but you don't need a subscription to watch today. So, you know, they'd love to draw you in and then have you sign up, probably. Well, coming up here on Fox 5 News this morning, spreading Thanksgiving cheer to those who don't have loved ones to celebrate with. We'll show you how volunteers in Henderson went all around the valley on the holiday.
This Giving Tuesday, join Fox 5 as we support the Nevada SPCA. Donate and help these homeless pets. Sponsored by Finley Subaru of Las Vegas and Landmark Recovery.
Ashley's Black Friday savings are here. Beat the rush on doorbusters starting at just $199.99. Plus receive a free 20-piece dishware set with any furniture purchase. In-store only while supplies last. And save up to 50% on a huge selection of clearance items. Only at Ashley.
They say there's no sharks here in Nevada. But in over 40 years of practicing law, I've seen my share of them. Hey, Josh! I got one! Woo!
Is he legal?
Look at that suit.
So what do we do with him, Dad?
The little ones, we throw them back. When you want Nevada's largest personal injury law firm, call 444-4444, the Richard Harris Law Firm.
Holiday time. Where can I find a great price on a new luxury car?
You can find it at Audi Las Vegas.
Any special events going on?
It's a season of Audi sales event. Take advantage of holiday pricing on your favorite models.
Decorate your driveway with a new 2024 Audi Q5 for just $449 a month. And we'll pay top dollar for your current vehicle.
Okay, I'm ready to get my car now.
At Audi Las Vegas, an AutoNation company. AudiLasVegas.com.
I have no idea what to do after my accident.
You should call Cameron Law. They really helped me out.
I can't afford a lawyer, though.
Cameron Law, they didn't charge me anything up front. And at the end, they made sure that I walked away with more money than they did.
I also hired Cameron Law. They answered all of my calls and questions. Davin even came to my house. He was really there for me.
¿Y su oficina también habla español?
Yeah, it does seem like you should call Cameron Law.
You really should. I'm here to help.
You gotta call Cameron Law.
Details make the holidays. During the Genesis Signature event, lease the GV80 for $619 per month. Exclusively at Genesis of Las Vegas.
Ashley's Black Friday mattress sale is going on now. Pay 0% interest for 60 months on in-store mattress purchases. Or beat the rush on mattress doorbusters starting at just $199.99. Plus, you can save up to $1,000 on select mattresses. Only at Ashley.
Closed captioning on Fox 5, sponsored by Ed Bernstein.
If you've been hurt, call me now.
Well, that 4-day ceasefire between Israel and Hamas has begun. See what both sides are hoping this pause will accomplish.
And good morning. Starting off cloudy, but your weekend forecast, plenty of sunshine and the coldest weather we've seen since April. We'll dive into those details in a freeze watch straight ahead.
From driving a big rig to earning a college degree, we'll tell you how one Las Vegas grandmother is following her path to success.
Oh my gosh, I love her already.
Me too.
And we've been talking a lot about Black Friday. Well, how about Gold Friday? Yeah, the Golden Knights. They've got a little sale as well. We'll tell you where you need to go and when to grab some of that new VGK gear.
All right, well, happy Black Friday, everyone. It is 6:29. I'm Akira Kazuka in for Faven K.
I'm Dave Hall. So we started this morning at 5 a.m. We did a live shot from Best Buy here in Henderson. There were 3 people in line.
Right.
Well, now it's getting packed.
Yeah.
So I think everybody just slept in a little bit, but now the stores and some of the roads are also getting pretty packed out there.
So it goes to show that, like, Black Friday shopping isn't out, but people just don't feel the need to shack up.
Right.
Yeah,
nobody's
not shack up, but
pitching tents and camping out at
sleep there overnight.
1 in the morning.
All right.
And it's too cold anyway. Let's bring in Matt. I mean, overnight we're getting into some of these cold temperatures, Matt.
Yeah, and especially this weekend, Dave, in Curacao. We're looking at the coldest temperature so far since April, and it's looking to be even more so enough to issue a freeze watch by the National Weather Service. So Sunday morning, really our coldest temperature. I'll have to go check back to the exact date, but really looking at the coldest morning that we've seen in several months. So we'll be getting down closer to freezing Sunday morning, and really looking at a beautiful sunrise this morning. You can see in the distance towards the left hand of that graphic, Red Rock is lighting up right now with some of the sun. So 53 degrees. We're looking at mostly cloudy skies, a north wind at 17 miles per hour, but a nice look at the sky this morning with some of that moisture moving through. We do have some rain up towards the north that we'll take a look at coming up next, but that's really just staying north of us. So I want to take a look at some of the action that's driving south. Coyote Springs now getting a passing shower. Even Indian Springs, we have a couple of drops of rain, but the Las Vegas Valley does stay mainly dry. And we'll go ahead and take a look at what it is right now. And most of us just north of Indian Springs and Moapa Valley may be getting a few drops of rain, but a very dry system with that. But look at this sunrise. I'll go ahead and just take this back a second so you don't really see the graphic with that. But just a gorgeous shot this morning, especially if you're heading out and about. It's chilly out there. We got the 40s and the 50s, but clearing out nicely as you head into your afternoon. So your day planner will hold on to clear skies late tonight. That's the recipe you need to really drop those temperatures. The only good thing is heading into this weekend, we'll have some wind to play with, so it'll really help those temperatures from not dropping too much. But for today, low 60s for highs, and we'll be talking about some of the coldest weather so far this season happening this upcoming weekend. And Kirika, over to you.
All right, Matt, thank you. Well, after almost 2 months of fighting, the temporary ceasefire in the Israel-Hamas war has officially started. Some families of the hostages are waiting for their loved ones to come back. Claudia Cowan has more.
Today is not going to be an easy day.
A 4-day ceasefire agreed upon by Israel and Hamas in a deal brokered by the United States, Egypt, and Qatar officially started Friday morning. With the fighting in Gaza now paused, Hamas militants are expected to start releasing some of the hundreds of hostages they took from Israel during their deadly incursion last month that sparked the war.
And our focus was on getting the women and children out.
The terror group is set to free at least 13 people Friday, with at least 50 hostages to be released over the span of the 4-day truce.
The Red Cross will take them across the border and hand the hostages to representatives of the Israeli Defense Force.
In exchange, Israel will release 150 Palestinians it is holding in prison and allow more aid to enter Gaza. Families of those abducted are desperately waiting to see if their loved ones will be among the 50 hostages in the initial release. Israeli officials say they will extend the ceasefire by 1 day for every 10 additional hostages released after the first 50 are freed. Meanwhile, humanitarians say food, water, and medical supplies are still desperately needed across Gaza as health conditions in crowded camps worsen for tens of thousands of Palestinians displaced by the fighting.
And Israel says its troops will not be leaving the Gaza Strip during the temporary ceasefire. The prime minister says the fighting will start again once the hostage deal expires.
Back here in the U.S., people in Mount Vernon, Kentucky are, some of them anyway, returning home after more than a dozen freight train cars derailed and spilled molten sulfur. Kentucky emergency officials said 50% of the fire has been contained, and some of the people were allowed to return home. The cause of this accident is still under investigation. About 400 Macy workers in Washington state are officially on a 3-day strike. It started this morning at 3 a.m., expected to last through Sunday. Employees say they want better treatment. They are alleging unfair labor practices, and they want better pay. The strike is at 3 of Macy's biggest stores there in Washington state. Workers are set to return to work on Monday.
Well, local organizations made sure that some of the less fortunate in our community had a nice meal for the holiday. The nonprofit Caridad teamed up with downtown restaurant 7th and Carson to provide warm meals at Caridad's property, offering low-income housing and programming for veterans, homeless people, and seniors on a fixed income.
All right, now to a Thanksgiving tradition in Henderson, as families at a church there made sure that hundreds of their neighbors around the valley got a chance to enjoy the holiday, even if they don't have anyone to celebrate it with.
Happy Thanksgiving!
The line is out the door on Thanksgiving morning at St. Thomas More Catholic Community in Henderson. These men, women, and children are there for Thanksgiving dinner, but not to eat, to share with those who don't have families to spend the holiday with.
There's about 270 families, and there will be about almost 500 locations. They're delivering about 825 meals.
This is Cheryl. She's the coordinator for GLOWS, which stands for God's Love Overflowing While Serving. This volunteer-based event provides meals for senior citizens, not just around the church's neighborhood, but the entire valley, helping those assisted through Hope Link of Southern Nevada.
We feel that they're at home, they're alone, they don't have anywhere to go. This brings some community to them, some warmth, some Thanksgiving cheer, and helps them to enjoy the holiday.
After breakfast and mass to start the day, these families line up to get the turkey sides, desserts, and even some decorations to spread some holiday cheer. And then it's off to deliver all these dinners.
Unit 330, right? We'll come by and we'll knock on the door in about 20 minutes, okay?
We followed one family as they brought some meals and smiles right to their neighbors' doors.
Hi. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you. Hi. Happy Thanksgiving.
Hi.
This act of kindness has turned into a Thanksgiving tradition at the parish for more than 20 years. Many volunteers come back each holiday to brighten the day for some who don't have loved ones to enjoy the day with.
Just knowing that I'm making a difference, that someone is going to have a meal today and maybe a conversation with somebody because of what I did, it warms my heart.
And even in the simplest act, you've changed somebody's life.
In addition to the outreach there, St. Thomas More also offers a food pantry to serve the Henderson community year-round.
Well, Las Vegas woman is celebrating her graduation from college this week, but Robin Roberts' journey is anything but conventional. As John Huck reports, she took the road less traveled.
God did not give me a spirit of fear. So if there's a challenge and I'm up for it, I'm just going to go for it.
63-year-old Robin Roberts is a mother of 8, grandmother to 33, and great-grandmother to 12. She's also a long-haul trucker, determined to pave her road to success by hitting the books while hitting the road. This past weekend, she climbed out of her cab and into a robe to walk the stage at Southern New Hampshire University and accept her diploma, earning a Bachelor of Science degree in business and impressing her fellow graduates with her accomplishments. Robin went to college after high school, but she left 2 years later, took a job for a lawyer, and put her higher education on hold. After her kids got older, Robin left the legal field and learned to drive a truck, heading out on the road with her husband, Tim, for 15 years in the company they owned together. Her journey back to higher education sparked when she encouraged her grandson to go to college after high school.
He said, well, I'll go if you go. And I said, well, I can go back to school.
That led to 4.5 years of study, mostly accomplished while on the road.
90% of my SNHU education was in the cab of that semi-truck. While we were getting loaded, while we were getting unloaded, if I had a discussion board that was due and we were traveling down the road and I would whip into a rest area and say, okay, honey, I need 2 hours.
Robin's large family is impressed with their energy and drive.
If I was you, I'd wanna be me too.
Now she is off the road this week, driving 1,300 miles earlier in the week to get home in time to cook Thanksgiving dinner for 38 family members and to get ready to reach for her next goal in life.
In February, I will be 26 years clean from drugs. I mean, I've had a very challenging past, and I've come from homeless and helpless to where I am now, and serving others and giving that back is what I want to do. But as long as you take that one step and take that next step, you'd be surprised how far you are at the end when you turn around and look back. You know, you say, I've come a long way, and I have truly come a very long way.
John Huck, Fox 5 News, local Las Vegas.
And when she turns 64 years old on Christmas Eve, Robin says that's when she'll take a break. Then she's hanging up her truck keys for good and headed to law school, so you just can't keep her down.
All right, after that 5-game roadie, the Golden Knights are back home for 1 game and then head back out on the road. So let's enjoy them while they're here. They wrapped up that 5-game road trip with that overtime win in Dallas, which was a nice way to end it. The team hosts Arizona tomorrow night at the Fortress. Puck drop is set for 7 p.m.
And today's a big day for Golden Knights fans because it is Gold Friday. It's the team's annual Black Friday shopping event over at the Arsenal at City National Arena.
Lots of discounts on merchandise, we're being told. It's also your first chance to perhaps buy that new Winter Classic jersey that we showed you a few days ago. If you want to head on out and get some swag, the Arsenal opens up at 8 o'clock this morning. Well, it's a new way to reward your kids for getting good grades.
Yeah, we'll tell you how one app is turning A's into gift cards. That's coming up.
This is gonna be hell on earth.
Let's go! Move, move, move!
Welcome to reality.
The world's toughest test
That's a long way down.
is back.
Oh my God.
Why are you here?
I want to get punished.
Fight! And you can watch anytime.
This is not a game show.
Special Forces, World's Toughest Test. Mondays at 9 on Fox and watch anytime on Hulu.
November is the new black, and the lowest rates of the year are here with Black Friday rate relief savings all month long at Team Ford. Get a great 0% rate for 60 months plus $5,500 off MSRP on a new 2023 Edge. Team Ford Lincoln, here for you.
Kyle, let's see if you can say something other than probably. To get to a $139 monthly payment, do you need to put a lot of money down?
Probably.
Might this be a better deal?
Receive an additional $1,000 for your trade on any new Kia during Findlay Kia's Trade Assistance Program.
Probably.
At Findlay Kia, we only advertise real deals on TV and online.
Now you're talking my language. I'm Thea Kia. Findlay Kia.
I knew you had it in you.
Shop Walker's Black Friday sale with hundreds of jaw-dropping doorbusters. Save up to 70% store-wide. Plus, get an additional 20% off hundreds of items. Save $500 on this dual reclining sofa with LED lighting. Doorbuster price $394. Or get this 6-piece contemporary bedroom group only $399. 48 months no interest financing with no money down. Plus, come join us for free hot dogs and soda. Nobody gives you more on Black Friday than Walker.
Because I can.
Welcome to downtown Las Vegas, where unexpected people, unscripted places, and unconventional ideas collide. It's not just a point on a map, it's a place in your heart. Whether you live downtown or not, downtown lives in you.
No one wins alone.
NASCAR is really a team sport.
You need your mechanics, your pit crew to make everything come together.
No different at Morgan & Morgan. That attorney has a great team behind him that makes them the winning team.
Make it a November to remember with the lowest rates of the year and Team Ford's Black Friday rate relief savings all month long. Get into a new Ford F-150 XLT at a great 1.9% rate plus $7,500 off MSRP. Team Ford Lincoln, here for you.
Fox 5 Traffic Solutions, sponsored by Lerner & Rowe.
Well, the Las Vegas Great Santa Run is about a week away, but you still have time to get in on all the fun. Our Jason Feinberg has more on this Take 5 to Care event.
Take 5 to Care is sponsored by Finley Subaru of Las Vegas and Landmark Recovery.
The Las Vegas Great Santa Run is one of our favorite Take 5 to Care events, all a benefit Opportunity Village. And joining us now is Bob Brown, who is the president and CEO of Opportunity Village. Bob, it's good to see your face. That means we're getting close to the race.
Always great to see you. And this is how he's going to get on the nice list with Santa. This is it right here.
That's right.
We got thousands of Santas running around the streets of Las Vegas. Come on, we're gonna turn around this whole town into a Santa fest.
I mean, Bob, is it not truly the best selfie of the year? It's easy.
It's unbelievable in terms of the selfie, but if you're a photographer, you just want to come down and take shots of this. This is amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, before we talk about the Santa Run, you guys are still pushing hard with the Magical Forest, because that is a great event, too.
Yeah, Magical Forest starts on the 24th. That'll be Black Friday. We'll have our tree lighting ceremony at 6. Everybody knows that's where you go for the holidays in Las Vegas. And, by the way, that's where Santa is.
Right.
Because, you know, we have the real Santa.
Yeah, sure.
Santa Run now on the 29th, up to the 29th, it's $45 to register for the Santa Run. And with the Santa Run, you get your Santa suit, you're going to get a medal for finishing the race, and you're going to get a swag bag. So it's the best deal in town. Plus, again, all the money goes to Opportunity Village to support people with disabilities. We start at 8 o'clock. As you know, the magical 8 to 9 hour, the mysterious 8 to 9 hour, where you get to see Jason improv for
I'm
an entire
ad-libbing the whole time with Alyssa. Alyssa, it's her, I think she has to go through initiation this year.
No, you do.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
I've been doing it for 18 years.
This is like my 4th year now, and now
like
I'm
a leap year.
my senior year.
It's like a leap year or something,
Senior year, okay. Well, we'll see how this all plays out.
Yeah, it's always drama.
You can tell it's going to be a ball.
It's going to be fun.
So it starts at 8 o'clock. The race actually starts at 10.
Vegas.
You got to come down.
Yes.
I mean, if you've been talking about it for year after year, just do it. You know, you will tell your friends what a great time it was.
So true. All right, Bob Brown, thank you. I'll see you down there.
Now, your local Las Vegas weather.
Well, good morning and thanks for joining us. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Black Friday looking a little busy outside for some of those outdoor shoppers, but we got to talk about your forecast, which includes a cold breeze on your Friday and over the weekend. So temperatures in the low 50s. We do have the clouds outside right now, but as we go through time, we'll be showing you really what it's going to be looking like outside in the afternoon. So here's 10 a.m. Las Vegas, North Las Vegas, Pahrump, Primm, all dealing with really some wind gusts in the 20s. By 10 a.m. we're really opening up the skies and we'll get around 56 degrees, but we get the strongest wind and really the most consistent wind right around 2-3 o'clock this afternoon with high temperatures in the low 60s, and then we'll be building in some stronger breezes as we head into the weekend with lows dropping in the low 40s to kick off your Saturday morning. So cold weather's on the way. We do have to talk about a freeze watch that's in effect heading into Saturday evening and Sunday morning. And then we're talking about the coldest weather so far this season coming up this weekend and into next week. Current temperatures outside with a pretty sky. You get those fair weather clouds. We are looking at, well, not really fair weather clouds, but we're looking at some active weather to the north of Las Vegas, kind of bringing in some of that moisture. And that's why we're looking cloudy this morning, but we'll be clearing out nicely as we head towards 10 o'clock this morning. 54 degrees in North Las Vegas, 49 in Pahrump, 52 in Boulder City this morning. If you're doing a little golfing, maybe getting outside with the family and friends, hitting the park. It's cold, so grab the jacket to start. By the afternoon, we're in the low 60s, so still chilly outside, especially with that north breeze. We'll be getting closer to 59 degrees. We head towards the 1 o'clock hour. So satellite and radar, this sort of looks like when you use a higher resolution radar, which means you're kind of just pinpointing the strongest of the rain and really where most of the moisture is. Up towards Mesquite, just south of you, you're looking at maybe a few drops of rain. But Las Vegas staying dry. Coyote Springs getting a passing shower. Now moving over the Sheep Range Mountains, dealing with some active weather. But it's all due to this system that I mentioned yesterday was moving north and east of us. But just enough moisture down here in southern Nevada to bring us some tapering showers. But it's really all about the cold wind as we head into your Friday and Saturday and Sunday. So your forecast temperatures today, low 60s out there. Finally getting in that period of when you're getting some colder mornings, you're getting the 50s and the 60s for highs, and all next week will be in the 50s for highs, so it's starting to get cold. 55 degrees tonight for your Friday. As you're going to glittering lights, I know we're past Thanksgiving, maybe enjoying some family time outside with some holiday lights. A great thing to do, especially you pay per car, so that's great. 48 degrees by 10 o'clock under mainly clear skies. It's always awesome to see that. I still got to go there myself. Probably doing that in the next couple of weeks. Forecast low temperatures tomorrow morning. We drop to 40 degrees in Las Vegas. It's chilly out there to start, and this is what it looks like tomorrow. All sunshine, so we don't really get the cloud cover tomorrow. Saturday and Sunday, both looking very dry and sunny, but cold. So a freeze watch issued by the National Weather Service. This is for Saturday night into Sunday morning. Sunday morning lows will be dropping near sub-freezing temperatures. So some of those locations getting to 32 degrees. Las Vegas in particular, Sunday morning will be waking up to about 37 degrees. So it's going to get cold this weekend thanks to some clear skies. But the cloud cover returns Monday. Here we go, Monday to kick things off next week. And then as we take a look at Tuesday and Wednesday, we increase the cloud cover. And this is going to be a system that we track for Thursday and Friday. A slight chance for showers Thursday during the afternoon, but it's really going to be about Friday and Saturday next weekend that we look at a chance for showers. So your Fox 5 weather alert calendar over the next 2 weeks as we highlight the most impactful weather that may interrupt those outdoor plans. A cold breeze works its way in this morning and into the afternoon, and the cold wind arrives Saturday and Sunday. Really hangs around for the weekend. And then next week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, all a chance for showers as we get things going. Some active weather on the way. Your 7-day forecast, we're looking at alert days Friday, Saturday, Sunday of this week. I have to throw Thursday on the 7-day forecast, but temperatures will be down in the 50s, and then we are looking at some increasing cloud cover and a slight chance for showers next Thursday. Fox 5 News this morning will continue after this break.
Whether you're from here or new to the area, no one knows Nevada like we do.
Dad, I didn't know you could speak alien.
If you're over 35 and experiencing the following symptoms: unexplained weight gain, low libido, low energy, brain fog, or mood swings, you might be suffering from hormone imbalance. Research shown that almost 80% of people will experience hormone imbalance in their lifetime. Are you one of them? Call American Medical Wellness today and get our special for only $89. Get your life and energy back. Call us today, 702-347-7000. American Medical Wellness. Real science, real results.
Sorry. With RC Willie, it's easy to make a home you can't stop dreaming about. During our Black Friday sale, save on mattresses and more.
Whether you're a rapper or a wrap-it-upper, AutoNation knows there's nothing better than ending the year with a great car. So celebrate the holidays by wrapping up a new AutoNation Buick. Lease a new 2023 Envision Preferred for $329 a month. Plus, we'll buy your car for more jingle. Now that's a wrap. Go to AutoNation or AutoNation.com now. What drives you drives us. AutoNation.
Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before.
With over 2 million phone calls last year alone, more people in more cities across America want more. When you hire Morgan & Morgan, you're also hiring a family business. And after 35 years, we now have more offices, more staff, and more lawyers than any other injury firm in the world. Protecting America, fighting for you. Injured? Call Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
We're standing up for our right to be lazy.
We work hard. We deserve to scroll hard.
It's the Black Friday sale. Save 30% on everything. Lazy Boy. Long live the lazy.
We trust our garage doors to work until that trust is broken. Then it's time to call Precision Garage Door. $100 off LiftMaster openers. And we pay the tax. Need it repaired or replaced? Call Precision Garage Door.
I know a great lawyer. He takes cases big and small and really cares for his clients. A real winner.
Aw, thanks, son.
I was talking about me, Dad.
Oh.
No, I was talking about you.
Call the Richard Harris Law Firm, just in case.
The Silver State Sports and Entertainment Network, your home for local sports.
Welcome back. It is Black Friday, but here at City National Arena, it is Gold Friday because the Golden Knights have their Black Friday sale, and they have lots of items there, including the jerseys they'll be wearing for the winter game. So we already have the line lining up, and we'll have more information on that in later newscasts.
We've been told there are good discounts, so take advantage.
All right, well, today's the day. Well, getting good grades can really pay off for students, and I mean that in a literal sense.
Yeah, there's a reward program that gives students that get good grades gift cards, but if you get A's, you got to get an A, all right?
Yeah, so it's called School Economy. How would you have said that?
I don't know.
It threw me off.
I would have said colonoscopy.
No, okay, that's not what it is. That is completely off. Well, it just launched in January, and it's already grown to more than 6,000 students across the country who have cashed in more than 500 rewards. It's for students in grade school through college, and as they keep getting good grades, they get points to redeem for gift cards ranging from $10 to $50. The app's founder says the goal is to reward hard work.
One of the big things when I was in school, I had friends who had part-time jobs, and when I asked my parents for a part-time job, they said, no, you have a job, it's called school. The feedback from parents, they've been letting me know students are more engaged in school, excited about homework, and different things like that. So I see it being a benefit in the long run as well.
I might download this app.
No,
I like this idea a lot.
I love it. And I got A's in school, so I wish we had this when I was a kid.
Yeah. The app's founder says he's also creating other educational content outside of the classroom, like how to dress for success and also handle your personal finances.
Wow.
Great.
These are great things, right? Because there's a lot of apps out there for a lot of nonsense. So this is a good one.
So if you got $50 per A, like how much money do you think you would have racked up?
Oh, really well. I had Nigerian parents, so they did not play about grades. So.
Oh, really?
Yes, I would have racked up quite a bit. Yeah, so too bad. I missed the boat on that one. Well, people are starting to decorate their homes for the holidays. Coming up next at 7, see the special meaning behind these decorations for one Henderson man. That's coming up.
Oh, both artists on the smash hit Timber are here in Vegas for shows this weekend. We'll have more details in the on-tour report coming up in the next hour.
Eat big, spend small. Eat that big, oh my, Carl's Cali Classic Charbroiled Burger flavor. In a full meal combo with small fries and a drink for just $5.99. Big, small, win, win.
Dad, I see you have another rescue dog. They say an owner and its dog are a lot alike.
Is that because they're both friendly and very smart?
No, Dad, it's because you both have gray whiskers and need to lose 20 pounds.
Hey, Steve.
Our Black Friday sales event is in full swing at Jim Marsh Chrysler Jeep. Get up to $7,500 to $8,000 factory rebate on all new Jeep Gladiator or lease for under $500 per month. And remember, if we can't offer you a better deal, we don't expect your business. Only at Jim Marsh.
Oh, I love America. You have the only place I truly trust with meine Key for mein Auto.
Meineke! Oh, whoopsies. Meineke even has financing options, which lets me fix now and pay over time. These options even please Friedrich, voted 3 times Deutschland's most disagreeable man. I want to tickle him so bad. He loved it. I only trust Meineke with Meineke.
Hurry into WSS for Black Friday doorbuster deals.
Now through Black Friday.
Select footwear
For the entire family.
from Reebok, Fila, and Levi's are just $20.
Buy one, get 50% off on select styles of footwear.
From Adidas, Vans, Puma.
Plus, on select styles of apparel and accessories.
From WSS Athletic, Dickies, and New Era.
Shop WSS in stores or online.
See you around.
That's a pretty tight spot.
Watch this.
Your Buick parks itself. That's so you.
Of course you know where we're going. That's so you.
Kinda got a 6th sense.
And a head-up display.
They're here.
At the heart of every Buick SUV is you.
Get 1.9% APR. Plus, current eligible non-GM owners get up to $1,250 purchase allowance on 2023 Buick SUV models. Plus, no monthly payments until 2024. See your Southern Nevada Buick dealers.
If you can't resist the flavor of the Carl's Jr. Guacamole Bacon Burger, charbroiled beef, crispy bacon, and lots of house-made guacamole, it's okay. Everyone gives in to the guac. Free guacamole bacon burger with new My Rewards sign-up.
Raiders News sponsored by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks. Get the app today. We are live and local. Fox 5 News, live in Las Vegas, starts now.
Well, turkey time is over. Now it's time to do some shopping, including those 3 people at Best Buy. And the husband, by the way, called out his wife.
He sure did.
Yeah.
Well, good morning. We are waking up to some cold temperatures, 40s and 50s outside, but we are clearing out for the weekend and a freeze watch we need to talk about. That's all coming up.
Well, the fighting between Israel and Hamas is on hold for now. We'll tell you when dozens of hostages are expected to be freed.
And a local nonprofit and restaurant teaming up to provide meals for vets and the homeless. We'll tell you how many people they were able to help.
And the Raiders hoping to make it to the playoffs. Details on their high-stakes game against the Chiefs this weekend. That's coming up. But first, it's time to shop until you drop because it is Black Friday.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Taking a live look from the Walmart parking lot. Now, as we know, in years past, people would start lining up on Thanksgiving Day to get some of these deals. That's pretty much over, but as the morning has progressed, we're definitely seeing more people lining up. And, I mean, that Walmart parking lot looks pretty full.
It is pretty full. Not seeing those crazy lines, but, okay. Just want to make sure everyone's driving carefully on this Black Friday, because that was a moment right there, just a second. And also, if you're looking to catch a deal on some new gold